everybody. Today is Saturday. Let me tell you why I made that face. So I'm sitting here painting my chair. As you can see, today is the day of all projects, like all of it. And I'm going to clean up as I go. So in my kitchen, I'm doing this chair and some other stuff that I'm going to clean and wash dishes and straighten up inside here. But the reason why I made that face is because as soon as I got on this phone to record, my throat started, like I could feel the mucus caking up in my throat. And it only does this when I get on the phone to record. Anyway, during project, started my chair. I'm going to paint this chair and let it dry, and then I'm going to go on to next projects, and then I'll come back and show you guys. Right now, that door is open, that breeze is feeling good, and I'm getting this stuff done. So I'll be back on to show you what I've done so far and give you some updates. So I'll talk with you in a few. Okay, so now I painted the chair and it's drying. I may do a second coat depending on how I feel. I'm trying to get into mode because I always have in my mind what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up and knock out all the projects and clean the house. And I mean, like, my house is not dirty. It's just I need to wash 5 or 6 pieces, wipe down the counter, sweep the floor, clear off my table. You know, my living room, nothing. I do have to do this bench, but I wanted something quilted. And in the thrift store, shit is expensive for quilted material. So I'm going to try to go to another thrift store too, see if I can find a piece of quilted material. Hopefully I can. So yeah, so let me keep going and I'll be back. I have a picture I have over my sink. This was actually a drying cloth from the Dollar Tree, and I cut it because I like what it's saying, but I didn't need the actual cloth, and I framed it, and the Dollar Tree frame looks so cheap. So I just left the thrift store and bought one for about 50 cents or maybe $1. So I'm about to clean it off, disinfect it. Matter of fact, my disinfectant is right there because it's sitting right next to it. Hold on. Why do I never can get this right? Oh, okay. That's my disinfectant, and the frame is right there. So I'm about to wipe it up, reframe it, and hang it. What else? Is there any other projects in here? No. And after I do that, then I'm gonna go ahead and wash the dishes and tidy up inside here and get to the next room. And I'll be back on because I may be stepping out to go to the thrift store to see what I can find. But even if I find something, I still gotta take it to the laundromat and wash it and dry it. Like so. Anyway, I'll be back. Morning. Y'all listen, when I be listening to those playbacks, I don't realize I'm talking low. Like, I don't think that I'm talking low, but anyway, yeah. I'm looking in the camera and this look like it's going up and down, up and down. So, no worries. Listen, so good morning. It is Sunday. I was going to record, but the phone died and I was doing so much different type stuff. So, I got this morning because I was going to do this last night, but I know that if I would have done this last night, I would have been up since this morning and the chair would have been done and I wouldn't have made it to church. So I went to bed. So what I decided to do was go ahead and cut a piece and just start I'm calling this pre-hanging, where I'm just hanging it and probably go back and fill in the insides of it. But I'm almost liking this right here. I'm just almost just liking this instead of having all those thumbtacks in it. So I'm not sure. Y'all, this wood up here is strong. Like really, really strong. So I'm not beating them all the way down. I'm just beating them to the point to where they can hold this material, because the material is really heavy. See, it looks like it's going. Why is it okay? So yeah, I'm gonna try to, but this is gonna be up against the wall. No one's gonna see it. And like I say, I live by myself, so ain't nobody be checking for me, which is fine. All right. So yeah, so I'm up hanging this right now. And so far, I'm liking the way it looks. And like I say, I may just do the skipping. And let me tell you where I got this from. I actually got this from Pinterest. I would show y'all the picture, but I lost somehow. I lost the picture on my other phone, and I don't even know how I did that. I don't know how I lost the picture. I wasn't cleaning up my phone or nothing that I could think of anyway. So yeah. So that's that. So yeah, that's what I'm doing this morning. I am in here pinning it, trying to pre-lay it down or whatever you want to call it. And that's what we're looking like right now. So this section right here, turn it around so you guys can see. It has like a dip, see how it goes down? So I want to kind of mimic that. Probably put a tack right there and then bring it down like this. But see, that's going, I don't know. Because I like the fact that it went all around like this, so I have to figure out how to do this. Which is gonna, let me show you. See, if I go like this with it, then it's gonna be a bulge in the fabric. But if I had to go like this, I would be fine. So creativity gonna have to kick in at some point in time in this. So we'll see how it happens or how I get stuff done with it being like that. So now I understand the rule behind pulling it taut. I'm understanding that. So I definitely get it. Trying to hide me because I'm still in my morning face, morning attire, morning hair. Heating up a breakfast sandwich. Yeah, I am so proud of myself. And I'm kind of low key now that I say that, mad as hell at myself because I could have been and got all these projects done inside the house. So the material I was looking for my coffee table, you know, is that piano bench with the storage that I turned into a coffee table. I had material right here in the house that went with it just fine. That's going to have a, now that I've done that, it's going to throw off the rest of the fabric. And it's going to be wavy right here. And I got to figure out how I'm going to do that. Well, so creativity going to have to kick in this bad boy. Trying to, yeah, because I like the way that dips down. So yeah, I want to follow how that looks. So we'll see what the outcome of it is. Today, I'm definitely going to get the back and the side done. To be honest with you, I got to stop by the store and grab, I need one piece of black paper, but I'll probably end up getting a black poster board. But to be honest with you, if I just plug my phone up or prop my phone up and listen to some YouTube, I can get this whole chair done today. I can get the back covered, the whole front covered. It may be a little mystery as far as some parts of the front. And my pillow, I actually have to, I'm kind of excited, but I'm kind of scared. I actually have to trace, add seam allowance, cut, and actually stitch and slide my pillow into the actual cover that I have to make. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do the cover. It's going to be one of those things where you just slide in and kind of cover it up, or if I'm on butt to do the Velcro thing. So I'm excited about that, but I don't really know how to do it. But I'm going to try this. I am definitely going to try it. I mean, you know, I gotta figure it out somehow. So I don't know if that part will be today, but we'll see. So I'm hoping if I decide to like this out, take breaks in between, I'll definitely have it done by next weekend because, you know, I don't got nothing planned. I was, every other Saturday I was going to a place to help clean, but every time I got there were some days on the Saturdays where they weren't cleaning. I wasn't notified. And the last time was during the Labor Day weekend. And I was like, I'm not going to do this. Every time I come out here, y'all aren't out here and no one's letting me know this. So y'all home while I'm on the road trying to make it down here to help clean out. So yeah. So this is my issue now. Check this out. So since I've went like this to follow the pattern of the chair, now I have this issue. And I'm trying to keep this frilly part, like this right here, at the end. So I don't know how I'm going to clear this up at the bottom. So that's going to look really crazy. I don't know how I'm going to pull this off. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Wow. Decisions. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to make this make sense on this chair. And I may just, the creative juice is going to have to start flowing somehow. in some way. Yeah, I took on a really nice chair to want to repurpose with no experience. I did a wonderful job on that, definitely. Let me show you what I'm talking about because I'm trying to get y'all the view. All right, so as you can see, with me wanting to keep this going along the chair, that's what's happening. Now I got all this fabric back here. So I don't know what to do with all that. So once I lay it down, that's it. Now if it went around like this, I would have been okay. So I don't know what I'm about to do and how I'm going to fix it. I'll come up with something I'll come back on. Be back shortly. Okay, so now I'm about to pull the bottom top this way and start pinning. And I'll be back on with the results and figure out how I'm going to do the excess. And I'm going to have to be real creative with this, but I think I got this. I may have to jump on Pinterest, but I think I got this. But we'll see anyway. All right, I'll be back. Okay, guys, so I have a lot of excess here. I like the way this looks, right? But I have excess and I can't get rid of it. And I was wanting this to show, but then as I was sitting here, because I'm gonna have to take this off because I have this excess here. There's nothing I can do with it. And I was sitting here going, I don't want to take this off, and a thought came to mind, thank God. No one's gonna see this. So I don't need to beautify the back that's gonna be up against the wall. Makes sense. So I'm gonna have to take this off, just the sides, and then bring material around, cut it, and then go from there. But I'm trying to keep it to where it flows. I don't want to have to cut it right there. Like I want the material to continue to flow and come around, because when I had it, the material flowed all the way around. So I'm gonna start with this side, tack it, and then cut it and try to get it to flow. So I'll be back on. Okay, so this is what I was saying. The good thing about this is none of my tacks are all the way down. Like they're in the wood far enough to make the material stay, but it was easy for me to pop it off because I don't have them all the way down in the wood, because I know I will have to make some adjustment. Excuse that background. So I took off the tacks. So now I can pull this tot all the way around. I'm gonna have to take one of the things out from here. I can pull it and it comes all the way around like how I've been talking about. Okay, see? This is the back of the chair, and then this is the arm. So this part right here, I'm gonna have to cut off because it's back of the chair and arm. So that's why I wanted to flow all the way around. So let me make this adjustment right here because I see bulking, and I need to pull taut. That's one thing I like about stretchy fabric, because even though I have it pinned down and everything, even if it's off a little, you can stretch it and make it look like it looks right. So now I'm about to cut from here on down, and I am so scared. So my phone's about to go there, so I'm about to put on the charge, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna see what the final results are. I gotta work on the other side now, so I'll be back on. I messed up. I've had to take this off and put it back on, take it back on so many times. It's my first time, so I'm trying to learn as I go. I messed up. I cut prematurely, and by the time it was time for me to hit this corner and bring some material right here, where I stopped at is what's causing the issue. Because I wanted this to flow all the way around. I didn't want to have to, stop here, pin it, and then add another piece here. I wanted it to flow, because if it flows, it looks so much better like that. I think the hump throwing me off. But yeah, to me, it looks like it would flow a whole lot better. Let me see. Sure if I showed this part. So I wanted it to flow. That lump is bugging me, but when you stretch it, it'll lay down. And see, and how I cut prematurely was I should have snipped a little bit and then stretched and tacked. Snipped a little bit, so I just did one long cut, and that's stopping it from flowing. If I had material right here, I could have nipped it, laid it down, find a way to lay it here, and it could have flowed, and I would have been okay. So this is what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to cut it, tuck it in, tack it, just like this. And then when I tuck, you see how I have that tuck? I'm gonna have to tuck it all the way down and tack it. And then this section, I'm gonna have to tuck it and have it under the tack that's gonna go along here. And then it's gonna be like a whole nother piece. I don't want that, but because I screwed up, I did it. Like I said, this is my first time, so this is how I'm learning the hard way. And it may turn out nice, but I know the next time I do this chair, we're not gonna do this. So yeah, so I know I've been on here for a while, so I'm gonna have to part two this, and when I come back, I'll have this side done, and then I'll work on the other side. So see you soon.